It's your boy, just another M340, and we're back with another video. Today we're going to be swapping out grills from just a straight line kidney grill to the hex line kidney grill. Both of them are black. I just bought this one used, quote a good price on it, paid like 75 bucks. Now with this install, mine might be a little bit different for most people. Some people won't have this camera in front, which is the 360 view. Now again, these grills work for the 330 and the M340, so they're interchangeable. Be careful when you have the camera right here. You're gonna have one extra step, which I'm gonna show you in the video, and let's get started. All right, so for the first step, what you're going to do is remove these plastic clips right here. So the way it works, this little pin pops out, it releases the clip, lets you pull it upwards. What you can use is these rivet removal tool sets. They come with plastic and a metal one. I like the metal one, is just a little bit easier to work with. And you're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the last one 6 right here. So that's the first step. Let's remove that and pull up this trim right here after you remove it and get this plastic piece off. So we removed the pins, the plastic pins from all these sections here. The next step that we're going to be doing is working with these clips right here, and you're going to need a flathead screwdriver for that. I'll show you how we're going to do that right now. The next step I did was remove this rubber trim. And be mindful that when you're pulling up, when we're ready to pull this up, this plastic trim sits on top. So when you're putting it back or you're taking this out, don't pull all the way up because you don't want to put too much pressure on this. What you can do to make it easier not to stress that is take the rest of the pins off. I just don't feel like doing that. It's too much work. So let's get further on with the install. All right, so when you try to pull up, you're going to see that this trim piece is secured with clips right here. Now those clips, I'm going to try to make it as clear as possible. All you do is you push in right here and push it out to the side. So there's no clip on the inner side, it's only on the outer side. So one right here and one right here. And what you're going to do is just push out to the side. As you push, you can also pull up. It's kind of hard to do it on camera, but you can see right there, that's one side. Let's try to get the other side. And right there, boom. So that should just pull straight out. Make sure you do not break these clips right here. You can see right there. So you're pushing it outwards, basically, not inwards, but outwards. 2 right here, 2 right here, and you have 2 more right here. Once you disconnect those clips, everything should be nice and easy and be able to pop straight up. All right, so I went ahead and unclipped everything. What you're going to do is just slide back towards the engine bay and just pull straight out. Boom. And that will give you access to the bolts that we need to take off. I believe it's only this bolt right here, and the rest, it should be on clips right here. So let's go on with the process. I'll show you again step by step what we're going to do. And shout out to Import for painting my front strut bars blue. I know that's not something that everybody will have, but again, if that's something you're interested in doing, this will be a kind of a step that you're gonna have to do to take this out. We're going to start off by taking off this bolt right here. It should be a 10mm. Shouldn't be too tight, and as well when you're putting it back, you don't want to make it too tight, just nice and snug. Let's put it right there. So take that bolt off right there. As you see, the grill's a little bit more free. Now what we have to work with is these pins right here. Clip them out and then pull towards yourself. All right, so for the next step, once you unpin these, what you're going to want to use a little bit of a pry from a tool like this to push against, so you can unclip all these pins up here, basically pulling the grill out. Underneath, you're going to use the plastic pry tools right here, put it in and try to pry it out as careful as you can. There's going to be clips down there, right there, 1 clip, 2 clip, 3 clip. As a reference, you can use your new grill to see where the clips are located. That way it'll be a little bit easier for you to push in and pry on the right spot to pop the grill completely out. All right, so after you gently pry the grill off the clips, what I was talking about with the extra step for the people with the front camera or the 360 view is going to be right here. You're gonna nice and easily, gently you're gonna wanna unclip this sensor right here. Now you can do this by pushing down on these two tabs and pulling straight down. You can also use something like a screwdriver to pry it off. Just like that. And you're gonna transfer the camera over from this grill over to your new grill. All right, so we got the camera in on the new grill. What we're gonna do is just work backwards of what we just did. We're gonna reconnect the camera into the sensor. Then we're gonna pop the grill back in, tighten at 10mm, and start working from there backwards, all right? I'm gonna give you guys a few more clips of how to, and then I'm just gonna shoot through the process. And at the end, I'll get you guys some nice clips of how the new grill looks on the car. Alrighty, so grill's all clipped in. What I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of a tip on, right here underneath the mirror, you're gonna have two plastic kind of like grooves to sit it into the bumper correctly, basically. So be mindful of that, not to kind of forcefully put the grill in. Those have to clip in first. Once those kind of sit into place, the bottom of the grill will slide into its little clips. So will this side. And then what you're gonna do, make sure up top these 3 pins are lined up, 3 pins on this side all lined up, and then you could just give it a nice love tap to kind of pop it in and have it clip it fully. And that's about it. 10mm bolt is back on. Tighten it snug. It's not the end of the world. You don't have to over tighten it. Don't have to try too hard. Let's get the trim back in under. We'll put the plastic clips back in, the rubber piece on top, and that's it. You have your new grill installed.